Good Thursday evening, October 24th, and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. Chalan County commissioners plan a public hearing Monday to outline a proposed ban on encampments on county property. A Royal City man is accused of sexually assaulting two juvenile victims over a long period of time. Expect quiet, cool weather through tomorrow with rain showers this weekend. Your end of October forecast is straight ahead. Wenatchee Valley College President Faimous Harrison responded to NCWLIFE's campus crisis investigation of harassment at WVC. On Thursday morning, Harrison sent a campus-wide email saying the report, quote, incorporates perspectives and experiences that are deeply concerning and inconsistent with WVC's expectations for faculty and staff. Harrison said the college and union leadership have been working together to form the, quote, collaborative oversight forum, which he said will be a platform to bring topics forward on behalf of colleagues. He also said Wenatchee Valley College has begun a review of human resource policies, procedures, and documentation to ensure complaints are taken seriously. The entire campus crisis investigation, which includes a 30-minute special and 2 corresponding articles, can be found on NCWLIFE.com. Shalan County commissioners plan a public hearing Monday to outline a proposed ban on encampments on county property. The ordinance would be used to remove unauthorized camps on county land, including tents and dwellings used by people experiencing homelessness. It allows authorities to evict people living in public spaces and charge them with a misdemeanor if they return or fail to move out. A recent U.S. Supreme Court decision allowed municipalities to impose such bans. That hearing is set for 10:30 a.m. Monday at the County Administration Building in Wenatchee. The city of Wenatchee is considering whether to adopt middle housing standards as part of its code. Middle housing includes duplexes, apartments, and other kinds of residents that are in a medium price range. Zoning restrictions across the country made middle housing hard to access, and the current housing shortage has exacerbated the problem. Wenatchee's proposed code changes would add standards for small housing developments and increase the number of units that could be built on a single lot. The City Council was set to consider the changes in a work session this evening, with a vote on the ordinance still to come. If you ever wondered who takes care of all those big, beautiful Chalan County government buildings, one of the caretakers is Karen Bapst. She'll retire this month after more than 31 years with the county. She told the Shalan County Connection podcast her favorite aspect of her job is taking care of the marble-clad Chalan County Courthouse.
The building that is the courthouse right now when it was built in 1923 and 1924, it used to be housed in an old hotel that is the old Keyhole building. You'll see a building behind it that is kind of boarded up, and that used to be the old jail. The jail used to be on the top floor, the 5th floor of the courthouse. And when I started in 93, they were taking that out and making it into the clerks. So the Law and Justice building was built in 84 and kind of became an extension of the courthouse, I guess. The things I love most are the marble. I know that it's Alaskan marble, and it's called black veined white Alaskan Tokene marble. And if you look at the marble in the courthouse, you'll see that there's lines where sections of marble is, and you'll see that they're mirrored because they, cut it in half and then laid it open. So the marble is unique because they don't quarry Alaskan marble anymore.
When we come back, the Chalan County Sheriff's Office is mourning one of its own. Wenatchee Valley College has received a second federal grant to help Hispanic students become leaders in agriculture, and North Dryden Road will be closed for a day next week for construction. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Check out ClubCrowCashmere.com for upcoming events and tickets.
Are you a good listener? Do you stay curious when exploring conflicts? Can you manage emotions in stressful situations? Do you want to help people create solutions that work for each person's needs, lives, and culture? We need people like you to learn to be volunteer mediators, and we're here to help. Contact your local dispute resolution center to discuss your interests and learn about training opportunities.
Coming home should never be a chore. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Merry Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Merry Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today. 509-663-1710.
Hi, this is Brad Hawkins, and I'm running to be your next Chalan County Commissioner. I'm very proud to have grown up in Wenatchee, and now to be raising a family of my own here. From Washington Elementary to Washington State Capitol, I've gained valuable experiences in my life and career, and I look forward to bringing it to the county. Serving as a county commissioner is a complex job. We need and deserve a proven, experienced leader. I'd be honored to have your vote.
A Royal City man is accused of sexually assaulting 2 juvenile victims over a long period of time. 54-year-old Sergio Leo Barragan was arrested by Grant County Sheriff's detectives on Tuesday. He's now held in the Grant County Jail on suspicion of first-degree rape of a child and first-degree child molestation. Authorities say Barragan was in a position of trust with both child victims, who were between 7 and 9 years old at the time of the alleged crimes. He's detained on $75,000 bond. The Shalan County Sheriff's Office is mourning one of its own. Mitch Matheson, a Moses Lake native who served as a Wenatchee Valley police officer, sheriff's deputy, and detective, died 2 weeks ago in his new home state of Montana. Matheson worked for the Spokane County Sheriff's Office and the East Wenatchee Police Department before joining the Chalan County force, where he retired in 2015. He then spent 4 more years as a Sheriff's Office evidence technician before leaving law enforcement altogether. Mitch Matheson was 68. Wenatchee Valley College has received a second federal grant to help Hispanic students become leaders in agriculture. The college was awarded just under $400,000 for their, quote, Sowing Success project by the U.S. Department of Agriculture's National Institute of Food and Agriculture. The project will be run through the college's Hispanic Orchard Employees Education Program. The funding will provide training for 360 Hispanic field workers over the next 4 years, and students will learn advanced agricultural technology and participate in paid internships. This is the second Hispanic Serving Institution education grant awarded to Wenatchee Valley College. North Dryden Road will be closed for a day next week for construction. Burlington Northern Santa Fe will be completing a grade crossing rehabilitation project at the North Dryden Road beginning next Tuesday morning. The Shalan County Public Works Office says the work includes removing and replacing the entire grade crossing materials. A detour route will be established via North Road and Highway 2. The closure will run from 7 a.m. on Tuesday, October 29th to approximately 3 p.m. on Wednesday, October 30th. Coming up next, we will introduce you to Rhoda the dog in tonight's feature story with the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Rain showers will be moving in late Friday night with wet weather expected through the weekend. I'll have all the details coming up in your full local weather forecast. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
Let your voice be heard. I'm former Chalan County Sheriff Brian Burnett, and I'd like to be your District 12 State Representative in Olympia. With my extensive experience in law enforcement, I'm eager to serve you to ensure your community and neighborhood public safety. I intend to safeguard and improve your quality of life. I support your private property rights, lowering your tax burden, helping small business to thrive, fiscal responsibility, and your public safety.
Paid for by the committee to elect Brian Burnett for State Representative.
During the time I have served as your commissioner, the PUD has paid down more than $700 million in debt. I've worked hard to keep power rates low and utility services reliable. More than 80% of the county residents have access to high-speed fiber. I'm a real believer in local collaboration, in decision-making to get things done on behalf of all residents, and decisions made creating the best outcomes for the most people for the longest period. Thank you for your vote on November 5th.
Family roles change with time. You may find yourself being an unpaid caregiver to a loved one. Caregiving can be rewarding, but also stressful. Taking care of yourself is vital. Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington has low or no cost services for unpaid caregivers, such as in-home support, care supplies, and counseling. Connect in your local area by calling Aging and Adult Care at 800-572-4459 and mention you're interested in caregiver support.
Bring the whole family up to Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house in historic downtown Chelan. Applewood smoked brisket, street-style tacos, and our award-winning barbecue rubs and sauces. Our meals pair perfectly with our exciting lineup of craft ales, made right here in Chelan. We've got room for big groups, or give us a call for catering. So grab the kids and check out the fun at Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house located in the heart of Chelan.
Time once again for Pause for Pets, our weekly feature on the adoptable animals you can meet at the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. This week, your candidate is a friendly pit bull mix named Rhoda.
Pause for Pets is presented to you by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Merry Maids, the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center, and Club Crow Bar and Grill.
Hi, I'm Corley with Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, Animal Care Manager. And today I want to introduce you to Rhoda. Rhoda's our 6-year-old beautiful brindle pit bull mix, and we love her here. She came to us as a stray a few weeks ago and has quickly become staff favorite. Rhoda loves her walks and she loves her people time. She's a big snuggler. She's super polite. She doesn't jump on us. She's not mouthy at all. She's just a really sweet, solid girl. Yes, you are. Loves her ear scratches. Rhoda can be a little dog selective. She has some best dog friends here. And she also has some that, she's like, not so much. But, yeah. We don't know about cats because she came to us as a stray, so we have no way to know that. Yeah, I really think she'd be a great family dog because she's sweet and gentle. I think she would do great with kids, personally. She's quiet. I don't know if I've heard her bark before. She's just really solid, sweet, quiet, nice girl. Yeah, and she loves her snuggles. She loves her people time. She loves treats, and she's smart. I think that she can learn lots of things, especially when hot dogs are involved. You're a good girl. She's a good girl. So if you would like to come and meet Rhoda, we are open Thursday through Tuesday from 12:30 to 6. And we're also open by appointment on Wednesday if you want to come and meet her then, if that works better for you.
Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org. Pause for Pets is presented to you by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Merry Maids, the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center, and Club Crow Bar and Grill.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope your Thursday was a fantastic day, and we had a fantastic fall day weather-wise around North Central Washington. Here's a look at the Wenatchee Valley from our Wenatchee Heights Sky-Fi Tower camera. Nothing but blue sky out there. A little bit of a breeze. You can see the grass blowing a little bit out there, and it was cool, but boy, a nice typical fall day around North Central Washington. And as we make our way into the upcoming weekend, get ready, maybe a little fog. I think that will be farther to our east, Moses Lake and points east of there. Partly sunny by afternoon. Talking mid-50s for highs on Friday. For the weekend, a good chance of rain Saturday night. We're going to see highs a little bit warmer Saturday, upper 50s to near 60. And then widespread rain is expected on Sunday with highs in the 50s rather, with just a few scattered showers on Monday. But boy, it is cooling down with high temperatures mid-40s to mid-50s. And mid-50s is where we were unofficially today. 56 degrees, right where we should be for this time of year. Normal is 56. Our record high, 69, and that was set back in 1992. As far as lows go, pretty much right in line too. 36 this morning, 38 is our normal low, and our record low, 29 degrees, set in 1983. Sunrise this morning, 7:33, and it sets this evening at 5:56. Getting you into those important Friday temperatures, and we're going to be about the same as today, maybe just a touch cooler in some locations. 57 Moses Lake and Ephrata, 56 in Quincy, and then 54s from Wenatchee into Eniat and Chelan, 52 in Leavenworth, and barely 50 for a high temperature tomorrow up in Lake Wenatchee. All right, getting you into tonight, we can expect partly cloudy skies. There's that weather maker that will move in late Friday, but in the meantime, just some clear skies, and that means another cold overnight low with lows tonight in the mid-30s. For your Friday, partly cloudy throughout the day. That storm moves up a little bit to the north, but really nothing happening until late in the evening when we will see a 50% chance of rain. We're talking about 11 or 12 o'clock on Friday. High temperatures in the mid-50s, and then things will change as we get you into the upcoming weekend. This area of low pressure really organizes, bringing a push of rain into western Washington. We won't see too much of that until our evening hours, and that goes up to a 70% chance of rain for us. Be warm, though, with high temperatures near 60 Saturday afternoon. On Sunday, here we go. This is our morning hours into noontime. Scattered rain by afternoon and 80% chance of the wet stuff on Sunday. High temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. For your Monday, mostly cloudy skies as we are in a very strong northwesterly flow. I think most of the rain will be in the Cascades and west, with even a few snow flurries up around the North Cascades Highway. High temperatures Monday in the mid-50s. For Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, kind of in between storm systems. Cloudy in the west, mostly clear in the east. We'll see high temperatures on Tuesday, again, very consistent into the mid-50s. And then for Wednesday, mostly cloudy. Here's our next storm system, and that'll bring a good area of clouds our way. And here we go with rain and even rain-snow mix on Wednesday, because we are going to cool down with high temperatures by then, only around 50 degrees. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. 36 overnight tonight, 54 tomorrow. Remember, rain late, that'll be about midnight with some showers once again by Saturday night, a 70% chance of the wet stuff, 59 on Saturday, 57 Sunday with rain likely, especially in the morning, and then just some scattered showers on Monday, mostly cloudy and 56. Back to the sun on Tuesday and 55 with our next storm system moving in next Wednesday with a high temperature and rain showers only around 51 degrees. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
If you live in Douglas County, this message is for you.
Hi, I'm Randy Agnew, the current mayor of Rock Island, and I'm running for Douglas County Commissioner, District 2. I believe the government is supposed to serve the people, and as an elected official, it is my job to make sure that it does. I have a proven track record doing exactly that as the mayor of Rock Island over the last 8 years, and successfully serving on many boards. A vote for me will bring that same leadership and commitment to all of Douglas County.
Paid for by Douglas County First.
For the 71st time since they created it, it is the battle for the bronze shoe between the Cashmere Bulldogs and the Chelan Goats. They're in two different leagues now, but they wanted to keep the tradition going. We will be there to broadcast at Bulldog Stadium Thursday night. Join us for all the action. Pregame at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock. It is the battle for the bronze shoe. We'll talk all about Bill Lippincott coming up on Thursday. It's right here on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE channel. And a happy Thursday. Seattle Kraken back on home ice in NHL play tonight. Winnipeg is in town. Coach Dan Bilesma says the team has been working on trying to not get too high, not get too low as they either give up or score goals early or late in periods.
I think where we can get better as a team is identifying those momentum points and using them and turning them into our favor. I don't think that there's a difference between a goal in the first minute or the goal in the last minute. It's part of the 60 minutes. We gotta prove it. We gotta make it. I think the other team's allowed to have success in the game too. They're a good team. We had a great first period, and they got a goal with. In the last couple minutes, it can't deflate you. It can't deflate you. You gotta realize that they're allowed to have success too. It's going to happen. If someone made a mistake, you gotta fight and claw back in that and take the momentum back your way. And there are particular points that you can point to easily when it's at the end of the period or it's the beginning of the periods or after a PK, after a power play. But those are the points in games that we have to realize, and we have to use them in our favor, change them in our way, and make us an effective team.
The game is at 7 o'clock at Climate Pledge Arena and televised on Kong TV. The Wenatchee Wild ran into a buzzsaw in Everett last night, falling by a final of 6-1. Everett had a 3-0 lead 9 minutes into the contest, scoring 4 in the first frame, then another in the second, and one more in the third. Finally, Evan Friesen got Wenatchee on the board late in the third. Wenatchee returns home tomorrow night to host Tri-City. That'll be at 7 o'clock in the Wolves' Den. Well, NCWLIFE channel will once again be out in Cashmere to broadcast a football game coming up tonight. The Bulldogs are hoping for a little more success tonight with the NCWLIFE cameras there than they did 3 weeks ago, falling to Royal 55-14. Tonight, it's the annual Bronze Shoe Game. Coach Brian Bremer says when they moved up to the SCAC this season, there was no doubt they had to keep a tradition continuing.
Yeah, it was like a no-brainer. Like, it's whether or not you're going to play Cascade or you're going to play Chelan, you've got to play for a trophy every year. And for us to play for the Pear Bowl or us to play for the Bronze Shoe, it was really important to every community, all three communities, that something were to happen, that we would make that happen with our only non-league contest. So it's like the new conference, new routines, but same tradition. Got to have the same type of games, and this is one of those throwback, throw the records out and let's put them down and let's roll.
The Goats come into tonight's game with a 2-5 record, while Cashmere ranked 5th in the RPI poll at 6-1. Bremer says he's been warning his players about overlooking Chelan all week.
this would make Chelan's season. They're 2-5, we're whatever we are, 6-1, and the records aren't the same. We know that, but we know that this would make their season getting a victory here and bring that bronze shoe back to their hallway. So our guys are pretty laser focused on not allowing that to happen. And the great thing that I believe is a Thursday matchup is there's not time to think about it. Like, we're getting our bodies healthy, we're getting our walkthroughs done, we're getting our special teams put in, our game plan put in, and bada bing, bada boom, we're playing a game.
It's been since 2014 last time Chelan beat Cashmere to claim the bronze shoe. The Bulldog quarterback Rylan Hatmaker says the records don't matter.
It means a lot just for the tradition and the history of it, and just winning them is a big deal no matter what. To everyone that's also played, it just means a lot to everyone in the community.
Okay, I'm going to test you here. Bill Lippincott. That is his cleat that's up on top of it. What shoe is it, left or right?
I think left.
You are correct. It is the left. All right, nice job. Cashmere leads the overall series 57-12-1. Well, I continued a little bronze shoe quiz with wide receiver Tom McDevitt. Bronze shoe, Bill Lippincott. I asked a little trivia question. So Bill Lippincott went to what university?
Oh boy. Big school or little school?
Well, it's a little school in Southeast Washington. Well, some would call it a little school. It's one of the only ones left in the Pac-12.
Oh, Pac-12. Washington State.
Yeah, okay, you got it. From Okanagan, originally, Bill Lippincott, one of the best athletes, according to all the research, in all of Eastern Washington of all time. So, that means a lot to both the Cashmere community and the Chalan community. What would it mean to you to have that trophy stay right here?
I mean, it's not. This trophy's not about me. It's more about the community. All the players that have played in this game before. Just want to win it for them.
Cashmere and Chelan kick off at 7 o'clock tonight. NCWLIFE pregame with yours truly and Grant Olson starts at 6:30. Royal also plays tonight at home against Natchez Valley. That's at 6 o'clock. Up the road on Highway 2 in Peshastin, Cascade is hosting a Caribou Trail League matchup with OMAC. That kicks off at 7:30. Prep volleyball last night. It was Othello topping Quincy 3-1. Eniet swept Cascade Christian 3-0. OMAC also a 3-0 winner over Cascade. Coming up tonight, Waterville Mansfield travels to Elmira Cooley Heartline. Wilson Creek hosts Soap Lake. Easton's at Thorpe. Garden City Academy hosts Oroville. Bridgeport plays at Moses Lake Christian. The 7 o'clock matches have Eastmont of West Valley. Moses Lake hosts Ephrata. Wenatchee plays at Eisenhower. Well, district play began earlier today for B schools in Central Washington League girls soccer. Brewster was hosting Liberty Bell, while Pateros was on the road at Bridgeport. OMAC also hosting Oroville tonight. Don't forget, football coming your way. Chelan, Cashmere, battle for the bronze shoe right here on the NCWLIFE channel. Let's look at sports news. Have a happy Thursday.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more news from around North Central Washington, you can find us at ncwlife.com, on our social media channels, or on our mobile app for iPhone and Android. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. Email us at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.